Rock Zone. John Jigg.
DJ One. The mixtape show. The mixtape show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mixtape Show. It is time for the Artist of the Week interview, man. And this week's Artist of the Week is a brother who he ain't been on in a minute, but he has definitely been on the platform a few times. We even chopped it up in Atlanta a few times too, man. Just dropped this really dope album, man, called By God's Good Grace. I feel like it's like this is his returns, his fight song, his theme, man, with this joint, man. John Jigg's joining us here, the Monopoly family. What's good, brother? How you, man?
Yo, man, everything is good, man. Can't complain.
Absolutely.
No, life is good. I appreciate you having me too, man. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, yeah. Last time we chopped it up, we was actually out there in Atlanta with you. And you was out there breaking bread with the team and then dropping jewels left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You and my brother Jay Waiters was on a couple of heaters with some singles, so it's dope that you know what I'm saying, dope that the brother Jiggs is still active doing this thing and dropped this really dope project, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, yo. Word, man. Excited, man. I'm glad everybody is feeling the project too, you know.
Word up. And how long has it been since you released the last project between this and that, man? How long has it been?
So I put out Teflonious Monk in February.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This year.
Yeah.
So this is the second album this year.
It feels different though, brother. I ain't gonna lie. It feels like I told you off air a while ago when I after I got it and I listened to it and really took it in. I was like, yo, you sound fresh. Like you sound refreshed. You sound you know what I'm saying? You sound different a little bit. I don't know, man. It's just it's a different energy with this project compared to the other ones for me, for my ears. It just sounds like that you rested up a little bit and you kind of started taking some things in and really sat down and really put some emotion into this one. Not any different from any other projects, but for me as a listener.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, I think it's just where I am in life right now. The whole idea of the album By God's Good Grace is like basically is me saying like for me to come from where I came from and like, you know, to grow up in the type of conditions I grew up in and being, you know, just going through so much different stuff. And I look around and what I'm able to, the lifestyle that me and my family are able to live now. When I look around, it's like, yo, the only way that this can happen is by God's good grace. Like he, you know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way I figured it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then it's like, on an artist scale too, you're still getting those bars from Jiggs. You're still getting those, you know what I'm saying, those slick lines here and there. But it feels like you're in a space artistically with like, yo, I ain't really got to prove none of y'all up at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's just me being an artist. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to prove to y'all that I'm this dope MC or I deserve this kind of look because I already know who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying?
I just felt like it right now at this stage in the game, my fans, they growing along with me. And at this time, I thought it was more important for them to get some real talk from me than to get just a punchline, like a clever punchline, you know? I try to still sprinkle it in there because I know that's what people want. But at the same time, I'm going to try to show you something, try to teach you something too, you know?
Yeah. And you always had a gift too, man, from MC standpoint of picking the right producers to work with on. And this project is no different, man. You seems like you're always finding the dope producers that you know, that have those different sounds. The guys that produced this project for you, is this somebody you worked with before previously, or is this
for the most part, I mean, Kaio Itachi, everybody knows I've been working with Kaio for a minute. We make great music together. And then a couple of new producers. Shout out to my guy DJ Mickey Knox. You know what I'm saying? He just started production the last couple of years, so I tapped in with him and got some new heat. He had a fresh new sound that I was really feeling. My boy, shout out to my bro DJ Cash and Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? This is also me meeting people, like me traveling, being on the road, and you know, shaking hands and meeting different people. You know what I'm saying? We did over the past couple of years. We've done so much traveling, so it's like So I'm meeting new people. I'm getting exposed to new sounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're hearing here. You know, but I feel like it's important for albums to be like cohesive. Like they should always like this. Every sound should be different, but they should still go together.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still kind of overall have a feel to it, right? It may have
Right.
the sounds may be different, but the feel feels like okay.
And I
okay,
just been blessed with the ear to be able to find that from different people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Traveling, man. Traveling's important, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people your career has hip hop has taken you across the world, right? You've been able to be blessed to touch across seas and spit your rhymes and people reciting those back to you and stuff like that. And you know, that's the dream, right? You want to be able to make a nice living. Even if you can't do it full time, you can still make a living off your art and your craft, man. Talk about that, brother. Even still in this time, man, with artists of your caliber, man, how does it still feel to know that people want to hear Jiggs across the seas and all that?
No, I mean it's a blessing, man. Like, you know, it's just become like a thing. It's like become a thing every year. Once, maybe twice. We gotta go over there and touch those people because it's like it's a market that they supported me from damn near the beginning of my career. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure I go there every year just to tap in with my base there. You know?
Yeah.
And every time we go, we get to go to new places. You know, so it's growing.
Yeah.
And then, but what I did want to do these past couple of years is definitely concentrate more on touching the States too. Like this, you know, so over the past couple of years, we've been all over America too. And really, and even Canada, you know what I'm saying? Like just touching these different markets that are looking for this brand of hip hop that may not have heard of me before, you know what I'm saying? And we've seen a lot of growth in the US too, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, it's just a beautiful thing to be able to, like, no matter where I am, like being able to touch people and having that demand, having that, you know, people want me to come to their different cities and things like that. It's dope.
Yeah. What's the secret sauce for that, man? What is it that you think for John Jiggs and your brand? What is it that makes that happen?
Well, I think I spent a long time building my reputation as not only a talent and somebody that's entertaining to watch on stage, but also as a professional. Like when we and my crew come, we don't come with no nonsense. And I think that's what scares a lot of promoters away from hip hop is because when people think hip hop or even rap, it automatically has like a negative connotation. You know what I'm saying? But me and my guys, we're more mature and we're like on some, we're not looking for a problem unless a problem is looking for us. You know what I'm saying? And I think that goes a long way. I think when you go out of your way to show, you go to different cities and you try to act like you're badass, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, like I think that right there is what attracts, like you get the type of energy that you attract. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So not only just by being solid and working with the right producers and networking with the right folks, taking a step back and not always looking at the lowest hanging fruit, but being willing to grind to work your angle another way, or to be able to, just build with that person. It might not be the dude that you see in the front that's controlling things. It might be the dude over there in the corner that's quiet, that's not saying nothing, that's very controlling things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And understanding that, being able to read a room and understand that. I think a lot of people, they just don't. But it also, I don't blame them because it comes with experience. It comes with time. I bumped my head plenty of times, and 7-8 years ago, or even longer than that, I probably was sitting there like, yo, how can I get on the road, man?
Yeah.
How can I get on the road? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just racking my brain about it, and finally, figuring it out.
Yeah, and getting on the road too, man. It's very important for the culture. It's important for you as an artist, where it's a time now where a lot of the younger acts or the newer acts who are still kind of greenhorns, they don't think that's important, bro. And to me, if you're gonna be an MC, you gotta hit the stage, bro. You gotta get that work in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta be able to let people know you can rock a show. You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, you got artists getting signed and they doing their first show after they get signed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a totally different thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember at the Kendrick Lamar pop out, one of them kids, I think it was Rimble.
Uh-huh.
That was his first show.
Yeah.
was the pop out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But mind you, he's on fire in LA.
Uh-huh.
And you know what I'm saying? He got tons of fans. But that was his first show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just crazy to, you know what I mean? But it's, you know, times change and I understand that. But you know, I just come from an era where you know, the music was one thing, but before we could record, we was just in the lobby in high school, or we was in somebody's staircase somewhere or wherever, and we were just getting it in. We were just rhyming, and we was performing. That was a performance.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I remember being in you know, being in the high school lobby rapping, and you know, you start off at just a few of you, and by the time you get done, the whole lobby is full. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
So I just you know, I always took that part super serious, and you know, I've been performing on stage since I was 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's second nature. I don't really get nervous no more. Maybe every now and then, but it usually doesn't happen because I already know what I'm going to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm comfortable there. You know?
Yeah. The room don't get too big for you at any point in your career. That's dope. Yeah. I remember me and my guys used to in high school. We used to whenever the dance room with the, you know, the room that always had like the little wooden banister where they would stretch and all that for the dance. Whenever they didn't have class in there, we would go in there and we use that mirror and we would kind of pretend and go through stuff, and I would try to be the DJ and all that stuff, and we used to work out a little thing, you know what I mean? And now, you know, like you said, a lot of kids don't do that, man. They just throw something on social media and say, okay, go stream this, and they move on from there. So it's just kind of crazy for me. It's crazy for me. It's a learning thing for me too, to kind of watch that and kind of not shake my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's talk about this, man. By God's good grace, brother. Really dope project.
Thank you.
Runs at about 35 minutes. Got 16 total, you know, songs and skits and interludes. Everything kind of seamlessly fits. So the structure of this project is dope. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Some of my standout joints. I always love I'm always a fan of the posse cuts, and I love that. You know, Home is one of my top joints. Contraband, I love all these joints. They all stand out to me. You know what I'm saying? As far even the interludes are dope. I like how you put this together, man. How long did it take to put this together? When did you start working on this one, man?
I would say altogether, it probably I took my time with this one. So I mean, I'm working. I'm putting projects together and putting them out, but all while putting songs to the side for this record, for this album. You know what I'm saying? So I would say total probably about 18 months, about a year and a half.
Okay. All right.
About a year and a half. Like, but you know, but that's the thing, like just wanting to structure it correctly, like waiting until you have the right song that makes you feel like, you know, this project is done, you know?
Yeah. Was this project like as you was putting this together, did you know beforehand, like this is gonna be the title for this, or this is gonna be the feel for it, or was it just more like you said, you was just kind of writing the records, and you'd be like, you know, I'm working on this album here, but it doesn't fit that, so let me put it over here.
By God's good grace, I had that idea, and I just wanted to tell a story. I mean, the whole imagery for the whole project is like, you know, you see the young man with the preacher. My father was a preacher. You know what I'm saying? But we also didn't have the best relationship. Like, you know, he wasn't like in the household, so you know what I'm saying? That made things a little weird at times. And him being who he was, you know, I learned some stuff from him when I was around him, but then I was still going back to where the Sharks were. You know what I'm saying? After we had our time together, I still got to go back here. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was just, so that meant a lot to me, just being able to depict that to people. Like, you know, you could basically, as a parent, you could do everything, you know, especially as a dad. Let's say the relationship with you and the mother doesn't work out. You could do your best to sprinkle whatever you got on your son or your daughter. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's really whatever environment she creates.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That your child is gonna grow up in. You know what I'm saying? You could make it. You could be in the Hollywood Hills. You know what I'm saying? But if she not, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the dynamic of the whole thing. You know, that whole nuance is very intricate in my life, and even my life now as being a father. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of keeps on. You know, so. I don't know. It just meant a lot to me, man, to get these thoughts across, and again to be able to look around and say, after all of that, look,
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how I sometimes I wake up like that, like, yo, damn, nigga, like, you blessed, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I see other dudes, other people's situations, even, it's like, damn, it could be a lot worse. You know what I'm saying?
It could be a lot worse. Absolutely, man. It's
Well,
I got cousins, bro, family, close cousins and family, and I kind of look at their situation, knowing we all grew up in the same, not even 3 blocks from each other. You know what I'm saying? Close family, and we are 2 totally different lifestyles, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
we all kind of grew up with the same principles and morals, but it's kind of like they went one way, we went another, and I look at them and I'm like, yo, you know, cuz got so many kids and different, you know, baby moms, and I can see he's stressing out or she's stressing out and all that stuff. And I'm like, I'm here, you know, so I'm here with the family unit and everything like that. And it's just kind of like you said, you was like, man, I'm blessed, bro. I ain't got to deal with none of that.
Right. And you figure out what it's really about. Like, you know, and you figure out what life is really about. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, it was a whole bunch of different stuff that mattered to me than what it is now. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, it's stuff that I didn't even think about. Like, I never thought about owning a house or having, you know what I'm saying? Having shit, like really having my way. Like, I never thought about, I was just trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to get by, you know what I'm saying? And somehow the path is God, you know, God saw it fit for me to like see more, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't care about my credit when I was credit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now I'm like, well, what can I do to get my, you know?
I'm monitoring every month. I'm like, let me see what my score look like.
I'm
man.
checking my email like, oh, did I miss? I got to pay this bill on time. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like that when I was, you know, when you grow up in certain environments, this stuff doesn't get brought up. Nobody cares about this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So,
it's crazy you say that because I was thinking about, like, my pops had passed, what, 3 years now? It'll be 3 years since last month, September. Like,
right. My condolences, man.
No problem. I appreciate it, man. So he taught me the lesson. He taught me a good lesson before he went out, man. He was in the hospital on his deathbed, right? Doctors was like, nothing we can do, you know, cancer, whatever. We're just gonna send you home. And he was just laying there, and he was like, "Oh shit, what's today's date?" And you know, we was telling him, "Oh, you know, it was actually on the day that my parents' anniversary, their 49th anniversary." And I was like, oh, "Today's the 25th or whatever." He's like, "Oh man, I gotta pay that Home Depot bill." You know what I'm saying? It's the last bill. I gotta pay it off. And I was like, "Pops, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that little $25 ain't." You know, he was like about to literally rip cords off and hop in the car himself and was like, "I got to go pay this bill." I said, "I'll take care of it." So I was like,
because it be so serious that one little ding, man, that should mess your whole world up, bro.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Yo, we talking about death and you talking about my Home Depot bill," but I got it. I was like, you know what? He didn't want to leave nothing for us to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he taught me a lesson, like, yo, just handle your business no matter what.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. That's one thing that I've learned over the years, like, you know, as far as like death, because I lost my father like 16 years ago, right? As far as death, like death is really is a part of life, and over the past, like, say 5 years, I lost so many people that it's like I've come to terms. I've like finally like come to terms. So like when people pass away, I feel it like everybody else, and I might even shed a tear too. But it's like it's also a certain level of relief or happiness that comes with that too. Not happiness, but there's a set of, you know, being content. You know what I'm saying? Also because just understanding that, you know, like people are, you know, everybody has a certain, you know what I'm saying? Like their path is their path, you know what I'm saying? And you can't, like, if God sees it that way, then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No control.
Because when people first started dying, I was like, you know, it was crushing me. You know what I'm saying? I was allowing it to crush me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's only, you could either do it, you could deal with it one or the other way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either way, like you could let it crush you, or you could like just use it as like, just whatever they taught you, the times you had with them, the memories you had with them, like just take that shit and like use it to you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And cherish it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was crazy for me because prior to my pops passing, I really haven't dealt with like death like that. I was fortunate, you know. But after he died, we lost like my great grandmoms, my uncle, We lost another family member. So like literally within that 2 to 3 year period, we losing everybody to the point now it's only like 2 people left in New York now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where it's like
Yeah.
prior to that, it was like I had a whole family. So like you said, you kind of say, you know what, it is what it is. Take those memories, enjoy it, enjoy those times, and just kind of live life, man. That's what we came out of it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you know, it is what it
Because
is. Bro.
because it is painful. You know what I'm saying? Of course, people are gonna mourn.
Mhm.
You're human. You're gonna mourn. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But the thing about it, it's not about like falling. It's just about how you get back up. Like
Absolutely.
you got to
Absolutely.
get back up stronger. Every time that happens, you got to get back up stronger.
Absolutely, man. And this project, bro, is like I said, for me, it's a different Jigs, man. I haven't heard this kind of Jigs record album before, right? And I even like that video you just dropped to the Satin joint. I love that
Yeah,
joint, bro.
yeah, yeah.
You shot that overseas, right? Is that the one?
Nah,
No, that's not
actually,
the one you shot overseas. You had a visual that you did.
I shot Stay Up in
Stay Up.
Amsterdam.
That's what it is. Stay
Yeah,
Up.
I shot Stay Up in Amsterdam. Yeah. Yep.
Satin reminds me of one of those old Ray and Ghost joints, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like criminology.
That's the vibe I was going for. Like nothing too serious. Like I'm just gonna shoot this video off my aura.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna do too much extra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like I got my point across. It's just like I'm always been a fan of videos like that where the like I said, the aura of the person in the camera is so, you know what I'm saying? It's so captivating that you don't need a bunch of extra stuff going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it gives me the vibes too of what's my man name from Queens? Mayhem. Mayhem was it?
Yeah. Mayhem Loren. Mayhem Loren.
It sounds like it's
Rock Marciano.
Yeah, it's like that vein right there. Like he was tapping in today little things and doing that. I was like, okay, Jigs, I see you, brother. I see you. What's what you been hearing about it, man? What's some of the reviews you've been hearing personally about the project?
Yeah, I've been getting nothing but great reviews. You know, like a lot of people feel like this is like some of my best work or whatever, and I'm happy, man. Like to still have people saying that when you're dropping out. This is like album number 13 or something like that. So it's like for me to still be able to give people that classic, just that classic feeling that they looking for is amazing. I don't got no plans to stop it, man. I got a lot of great content in store. You know what I mean?
What keeps you going, man? What's the thing that keeps Jigs motivated to make music?
Just like just the fans. Like if I wanted to quit, like these like people would harass me, like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if I wanted to quit, I don't think I could. I would have to like literally cut off from everybody.
Yeah.
Because people just they get used to me being consistent and always having something out there in the marketplace. You know.
Yeah.
That's kind of part of the brand that I built, and I'm like always on the road. Like I'll consciously make an effort to say, okay, next couple months, I'm not taking nothing. I'm not taking no shows, whatever. But for the most part, I can kind of feel the temperature at home when it's like just before shit goes completely astray here. I gotta cut the road off and stay and make my presence known with these kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I get it, bro. Like I had them, they over there banging on the door talking about the fair is here, the state fair is here. We're gonna go to the fair this year. Like we will take care of it. Don't worry about it. So I get it. It's a balancing act, brother. And when you operating like you at such a high quality of output of music, then you got to be dad and you got to be husband, and you know what I'm saying. And then I don't know the 9 to 5 situation, but you still gotta. It's that balance, bro, and it's the fact that you're juggling it and you're doing such a good job at it, bro. I commend you, man, because I get it, bro. It's a lot.
Yeah, nah, it's the grind when you like it's easy to go to work every day and just do whatever your boss tells you and then go home, go get into bed and go to sleep every night. It's easy to do that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's a different thing when you really want to take your legacy into your own hands. Like, okay, nobody's gonna remember the great job that I did at my job when I die. Nobody's gonna care about that. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna care about this music that I left everybody. They're gonna care about all these videos and all this show tour footage and all this stuff. They're like, damn, this nigga was really doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like That's the legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't know if you do this, but every once in a while I think back like, yo, back in the day I was buying CDs and tapes of my favorite artists, and now I get to talk with them, or now I get to work with them in some capacity, or now I'm somebody's favorite, whatever.
Right.
And I'm contributing to the culture, man, and that's what gets me excited. Is like, yo, I'm contributing in a positive way to this thing, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I grew up listening to them, and now they inviting me to get on the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Real shit.
When we gonna get us a Monopoly Family project, brother? I know,
Man,
the streets.
listen,
Yo.
yo.
I know the streets is probably whispering too, man, with that Monopoly.
Nah, listen, I hear this. I get this all the time. And it just, to be honest with you, everybody is just so like. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest. I probably messed it up first by moving to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all in the tri-state area up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's easy for them to. But when I came down here, it was like, and I, and then Nam came down here. Mm-hmm. And he was with me for a minute, and then he left. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Went back to he didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So. It's just you know what I mean? It's really, we got so many records to get, like, yo, we got so much music together, but it's just about it. But as you know, it's not just about the music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got to be together to do content and do media. And for four of us that are extremely busy, that's very difficult. And living in different, even though they're in the tri-state, they still in different, Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Different areas of up there, you know what I mean? And I'm down here. Yeah. So for us to get us all together to do media and do all of that stuff, Because, and then the thing about it too is, like, when we first started out, it was pretty much me that was getting all the bookings and doing all this stuff or whatever, but now they all got their own waves going too. So it's like, like you see Mount, he's going and doing shows, and Nam is all over, destroying New York and New Jersey and all of that, doing shows, and Rock is getting booked to go fly out and do shows now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard for us to make, like, the thing is, like, they want us all, but it's like, it's a lot of people want us all, but they can't afford all four of us.
Absolutely. Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Like, they don't, like they want us all, but they don't want to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? They'll rather just take one of us because it's probably more affordable for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to get that sponsored for Airbnb or something, so y'all can lock in or something. You know?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the music is there. Like, they send me records all the time, and I just we jump on them. We don't even ask no questions. We just do them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel it's more the chemistry though. You want to have the brotherhood and build while you're doing it, right? So you can.
Yeah, because I know after we record this music, we're gonna have to get together. We're gonna have to do a media run. We're gonna have to get together and shoot videos. We're gonna have to like, you know what I mean? So to me, it's like, if we could set all of that up and make that happen where all four of us are there, I'm there.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it and half do it. I don't want to mail in an album to people and they don't get no content. They don't get no interviews. They don't get no video. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I get it, bro. I know. That's the question of questions every time.
We put out a mixtape before. We put out a mixtape before, and we was only able to put out one video or something like that. So it's like, I just don't want to do that. We're gonna do it. Like, let's do it. Let's set up a way that we can. Even if we took a month in an Airbnb, we recorded the music, did all the content, did everything, and we all just took a month and stayed together, lived together for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
That'd be dope. That'd be a dope reality show right there.
Yeah, matter of fact, you got me thinking that might be a good idea. Get an Airbnb and film the whole thing, yo.
Yeah, man. We got to put something behind that. We got to call out some sponsors. Let's get Amazon Prime on that or something.
Word.
Dope, man. Well, Jiggs, man, you my brother, man. Every time you always been gracious, and I can tell people. I've been privileged to sit in the room with you at off camera and all that stuff, and we just chopped it up. And like I said, I got to see you build my brother Jay Waiters and school him on a lot of things, man. And I could tell everybody this Jiggs is probably one of the most genuine cats in the game. You know what I'm saying? And that all comes from who brought him up and who was his OGs and stuff like that, brother. And I could always say, man, every time I talk with you, it's always a pleasure, man. And you always been the same person every time I talk to you, bro. So I appreciate that from you, man.
Nah, absolutely, man. Like, it ain't no, like they say, ain't no future in front end, man.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. When can I get the project, man? What's the best way to get a hold of that project?
So right now it's only available on Bandcamp. You know what I'm saying? I'm running up Bandcamp until I feel like it, goddamn it.
Yeah. I hear you.
And eventually it's gonna go up on digital streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be a jerk forever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop it on. I just don't like how they doing us right now.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But and then also too, coming October 24th, you can also purchase the album on compact disc too.
Word. I'm there for
That's
that.
gonna be at ditcd.com. DITCD. So digging in the crates, but with a digging in the compact disc.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope. I'm there for
Yeah.
that. I'm all about the physicals and support
.com.
that way.
That'll be available, and it's a gold. You know, we got a special edition, gold edition digipack. Like this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
nice. Yeah, man. How does that feel, brother? How's it feel that because you've been in the game for a while? How's it feel seeing that the shift is going back to the physicals? Like I'm constantly buying CDs and cassettes for artists and stuff just because I love I'm still one of the fans like ripping off the package and all that stuff. You know?
Yeah, man.
So how does that feel for you, man?
Yo, I love that we back here, man, because I come from tangible goods.
Mm-hmm.
I come from you come and you buy something from me, you pay me, and I give you a product.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it might happen to be, right? That's where I come from.
Yeah.
I don't come from you just listen to my music as much as you want to,
mm-hmm.
and then you take a razor and chop a penny in half,
yeah,
and then hand it to me.
Yeah.
That's not what.
That's not what this is. We're not doing that.
Yeah. Like I spent so much time, blood, sweat, and tears, and money putting these projects together, and you know what I'm saying. The damn artwork costs $200, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not doing this, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm giving you a piece of art. It's not just something I just made up. You know what I mean? It's just like real, you know?
Yeah.
So
you gotta
how, you know, but I'm just happy that that's where we are, man. Like where people want to have a collector's item that they can actually remember you, you know?
And you hit the road too. So every time you're on the road, bro, people don't realize that's important to performing too. Cause after you rock a show, everybody want to chop it up with you and they see that you got CDs just off the rip. They like, yo, I got to buy that. You know what I'm saying? So
CDs, vinyls, t-shirts, hats, posters, stickers, all of that.
Yeah, you gotta have it. I love it, man. I love it, and I'm a big fan of that too. But I'm not a fan of the streams. What I've been doing, I know what projects me and some of my people been doing, is we'll put it on the streams after we sell so many physicals. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of tell people right. We'll be like, it's gonna hit the streams, but we need to sell these CDs and so first before we get there. You know what I'm saying? So I think the fans are starting to get a little bit more savvy with that, and they recognize that we really gotta support
I think
artists.
and that's also a way to really harness your core.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then what you do is you give them the extras. You give them the give them the extra love. You give them the, you know what I'm saying? That you might, you know what I mean? Like I just did something with my fans. The first 5 people that pre-ordered my the new album, I mailed them a free Monopoly. I think
I saw it look like the New York, the Yankees joint kind of, right?
Yeah, I'm slipping right now. I ain't got one next to me. But you know what I mean? Like I sent each one of them free of charge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just to show my love, just to show how much I appreciate them. And who knows, next time it might be 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just, you know what I'm saying? I just really want to start to reward those people who always show up for me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I love it, man. I love it. That's what we need to get back to. I think that's how the indie is going to win. You know, we just got to have, not we, but I think as a whole, at the underground, start putting more quality into that type stuff. It'll be a dope little stream of income for the team, for everybody on the underground.
It's really important, man, to like, you know, give people something special that they could, you know what I'm saying, that they could hold on to. You know what I mean?
Word up, Jiggs, man. How can we get a hold of you, man? Social media, how can we follow the journey, bro?
Oh yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at John_Jiggs. Also, you can follow me on X at Jiggs the Great. You know what I mean? My music is, you know, all my previous albums are up on digital streaming platforms. That's John Jiggs with the $. You know what I'm saying? You can go on there and just fall in the rabbit hole. Like I said, this is like album number 13 or something like that. I think I got 13 albums, 3 EPs, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So You know, it's a lot of work out there, man. Just tap in with me, you know.
Yeah, you gave the people a lot of free work, so tell them to go on and pay it back to you, right? With this
Yeah,
one, right?
yeah. Get on
Support
that
this one.
get on that Bandcamp and grab that by God's good grace, man.
There we
Still
go.
exclusively right now. You can say you got something that not a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like that everybody can't have. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely, yeah. So it's a
word
work.
up.
It's a work of art. You know what I'm saying? Lyrically, audio wise, and visually with the cover and everything, man. So
And shout out to Kimberly Bush too on the Kimberly B on the interludes too.
yes,
Reading the
yes.
scripture for us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dope.
Trying to help you get your mind right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, it's definitely on your grown man, bro. It definitely feels, as they saying now, adult contemporary hip hop now. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, yo, rest in peace to my man
Twan
Twan
Mac,
Mac.
man. Shout out Twan Mac, man. I miss that
Rest in
dude.
peace, rest in peace to Twan Mac, man.
I miss that dude.
I was blessed to be around the brother a couple times. Super positive
Yeah,
individual, man. Super positive guy, and funny too. Got some good. He always had some good jokes, man. Like you know what I'm saying.
that was my
yeah,
guy,
that's
man.
my boy. Man.
He was one of the
rest in
people.
peace,
He was one of the people that called me when Pops passed, and we talked for a while, man. And he's always been, like you said, a genuine dude. And we miss him, man. We definitely miss Twan, brother.
We definitely miss him. We definitely miss him.
Yeah,
so many people that passed away, man. I don't even want to get into that list right now.
Yeah.
But you know, rest in peace to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. Word up.
But yeah, you know, I just want, like I said, just giving people something that's different, not different from what they used to. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I aim to do every single time I you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, always, man. Jiggs, man, one of the dopest brothers that you can meet, man. So if you guys happen to see this brother in person at a show, man, shake his hand. He'll talk to you. He'll chop it up with you, man. If you're an artist, he'll definitely give you game. You know what I'm saying? If you come right,
yeah,
I
definitely.
know that for a fact, man. It's one of the most genuine people that you want to pick his brain, man. So I appreciate you for being you, brother.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, we'll be right back.